Good morning, everyone. Alessandro Piovesan from the silo at the magnificent Hunt Hill Farm. Yes, magnificent indeed. Look at this, home of the Silo Cooking School. Yeah, this little cooking school here started in the 70s, most exactly 1972. And since then, especially for the first 3 decades, was considered to be among the most prestigious cooking schools in the country. Everything here is set up for video. You can see up there, the mirrors and all that. So this is where the concept for Food Network started, before cable TV. Oh, Martha Stewart, Rachel Ray, Julia Childs, Jack Pepin, all these people have been here. Of course, Rachel Ray came later in the 2000s. But yeah, we have the newspaper clippage right on the wall over there with Rachel here and many others. It's so fantabulous. But how are you feeling today? Are you feeling good, rejoiced, came off of a great Thanksgiving holiday? Or maybe not feeling that great, kind of oozy? We never know, right? Because sometimes you wake up feeling rejoiced and awesome and happy all the time and super cool, and sometimes you wake up feeling a little down and tired and weird. Totally normal, right? It happens to everybody all the time. But the question at the end of the day is, which one is the real you? Is both of you, or are you that person that wakes up in the morning always feeling happy and joyful for the life that you have and the life ahead of you and that opportunity to live the best day of your life today? Or you wake up skeptical, tired, life is full of it, I don't know anymore, another day. We all have this kind of feelings and this kind of situations any given day. But some of us live into one side and some of us live on the other side. Right? You have the ones that everything is always good and the ones that everything is always bad. And the balanced people in the middle that, takes upon both sides and can create the balance between super good and not so good today, but it's part of living. For me, again, all of this is part of trying to figure out who I am, where I'm trying to go, and how am I going to get there. So obstacles, bumps, challenges, they happens to everybody's life, anybody's lives all the time. Sometimes we get so lost in who we are and what we're trying to achieve that we end up discovering other versions of ourselves. I am, again, here just sharing thoughts, ideas, feelings, situations that happened in my own life and what was the formula, the outcome of my decisions to address the issues that popped up in my head throughout my life growing up. If you believe it helps you or anyone that may be going through a difficult time and search for some kind of alternative ways of looking into things and want to share my videos, I really appreciate that. Thank you super ultra very much. I'm proud, I'm honored, and I'm happy that I may be helping someone else. Knowing who you are is extremely important, because if you don't know who you really are, it's going to be so hard for you to define what is the life of my dreams. What do I want to achieve? Where I want to go? Who I want to be? It takes time. Some people, I will say, might be more evolved and they can figure this out faster. But for most people, especially for me, it took so long to figure out. It took many decades. But now I know who I am, I know where I am and where I'm going, and I'm aware of my powers and my limitations and so on and so forth. But it was thanks to awesome people that came into my life and helped me understand what life was all about, the value of it especially, and gave me tools, lots of different tools that helped me clear my mind and keep the focus on the things that I want to do and achieve. For example, when my mind is shifting into some dark spot or whatever it is, or thoughts that don't belong in this life or don't belong into this energy field, learn with Genie Street. Now, only what is from God and from love can come to me. You think this in my head, I think it in my head. When thoughts are coming that I don't want them in my head, I use those little words. Only what's from God and from love can come to me. And if those thoughts, they are not from God and from love, they are erased from my head. I keep repeating that and then thinking of music or something else. Even using the word God for me was very complicated. If you see my other videos and understand a little bit of my life, the word God wasn't something that I could use at all. You know, due to my traumas and my situations with the abuses on the streets and all that. But you may use, you know, only what is from good and from love can come to me. Only what is from light and from love. You can find the two words that work for you, or the three, or whatever. So it helps you, you know, unplug that connection that may be making your mind drift anywhere. Could be anything. A road rage because a driver is not fast enough on this fast lane, or a thought towards something or someone, you know. So many different things can help you stay focused and stay within the plan for your life and what you want to achieve, and best ways to utilize this awesome energy around us that give us the power to do anything we want. So choosing to use this power for wrong reasons or meaningless purposes is just going to delay the fulfillment of your life's dreams. Again, if you by any chance is feeling weird, far away from yourself, in doubts of who you are, even if you're in extreme darkness or light, excessive light shining on you, come back home. Come here. Take a breath. Find a peaceful place. Come back home where you know who you are, everything that you have been through. Look into the reserved buckets of past achievements. I put everything in little buckets, you know, happiness, achievements, dreams, hard stuff, ugly stuff. So when you're feeling lost in either direction, go back into these boxes of your past achievements and experiences. Smell the bad stuff. Look at those things that were limiting you. And in that moment you thought, I'm not going to make it. It's impossible. I can't handle it. I can't do it. And here you are. So you have the power, you have the strength, you have the most important thing to help you live the life of your dreams. Your life. Your life is awesome. Your life is awesome. You may not feel like that right now, but it is awesome. The way you choose to live your life is what's going to make the difference between awesome and not. And yes, you might be going through tremendous hardship right now, darkness everywhere. You might not be feeling that you got that power. You don't even want to live this life. But this is all part of the challenge. This is all part of that tremendous challenge that you have to go through to see the light on the other side. Because darkness abounds and multiplies like bugs, you know, and multiply to try to keep you there. But you got that strength. Go inside of yourself. Cry if you have to. Scream if you have to. Put it out. But don't let it take you down. Don't let it take you down. Believe in yourself. Love yourself. Become enough for yourself. In the sense of feeling comfortable where you are with who you are. And knowing, especially, your own contributions for the life you're living today. What have you contributed for the things to be happening the way you are today? To do that, of course, you cannot be standing on the podium of the thriving victim You cannot be blaming everybody for everything that happens. You must be able to have a mirror somewhere that will help you clarify in your own mind, what have I contributed to be living the life I'm living today? It could be a mindset. It could be a setting of actions, right? And you experiencing consequences of that. You might just be thrown into this life unwillingly, but yet, again, here you are. The lemons are there, and you've got to figure out how to make that awesome lemonade. If you are in a need to, or desire to connect with Mother Nature, to learn some awesome history about the silo and the town of New Milford, or to just take your time to breathe life into your life and rejoice with the positive energies of Hunt Hill Farm, come here, come visit us. And your way in, if you can bring 1 pound of non-perishable food, that will be donating to support New Milford Social Services fight to eradicate hunger in our town, as a support to the achievement of the 17 Sustainable Development Goals of the United Nations. We focus on number 1 and 2, which is eradication of extreme poverty and hunger. And if we come together, it's possible, it's doable, and is awesome. In the meantime, if you're around tomorrow, we're doing a community drumming. It's going to be at the gallery because of the weather with Mark Zerillo. Super cool. It's free. 1 pound or more of non-perishable food. They'll be going to social services. And I wish you an awesome weekend full of love and happiness, opportunities for you to find yourself and to live every day the best life of your dreams, the best life possible, everything that you have ever dreamed and desired, with tons of positive vibrations always. Thank you.